time with this moment. There is no beginning you need to catch, no pace you need to match. You have already arrived. Notice the simple fact that you are here, listening, breathing, existing without effort. There is nothing waiting for you on the other side of this moment. Nothing pressing against your attention. Nothing that needs to be solved. Allow the world outside to soften, not disappear. Just lose its sharp edges. Feel how the air enters your body without instruction, how it knows exactly where to go, how it leaves again, quietly, politely. You do not need to improve this breath. You do not need to deepen it. Just notice it. With every exhale, imagine the body gently signaling, I am allowed to rest now. If thoughts appear, let them appear. If they drift, let them drift. You are not here to control the mind. You are here to unburden it. Now bring your awareness to the weight of your body, the way gravity holds you without asking permission, the way the surface beneath you responds, immediately, reliably. You are supported more than you realize. Imagine that with every slow breath out, your body gives up a small amount of effort. Effort you did not know you were holding. Effort that no longer serves you. The muscles around your eyes soften first. The tiny spaces between thoughts widen. There is room here. Now imagine a gentle current of calm moving towards you. Not rushing. Not seeking attention. It does not enter the body all at once. It approaches slowly, respectfully. As it reaches the top of your head, it brings a sense of quiet permission. Permission to release what has been carried too long. Feel it move downward, through the scalp, across the forehead. Any tightness here does not resist. It simply loosens. The space behind your eyes becomes cool and open. Your jaw rests slightly apart. Your tongue settles naturally. Nothing to hold, nothing to brace against. The calm continues downward, flowing into the neck, where vigilance often waits silently. Tonight, vigilance is not needed. With every breath out, the neck feels longer, lighter, less responsible. The calm moves into your shoulders now. These shoulders have carried days, weeks, sometimes years. Let them lower, even a little, not because they must, but because they can. If you notice a sensation, warmth, heaviness, gentle tingling, let it be. This is not something to analyze. It is something to experience. The calm continues its slow descent into your chest. Here, the breath becomes more noticeable, more present. This space has held emotions without names, moments without resolution. There is no need to revisit them, no need to push them away. Simply imagine the calm sitting beside them, like a quiet companion. Breathing in, space opens. Breathing out, the edges soften. The heart does not need to perform. It does not need to explain itself. It only needs to beat, steadily, faithfully. Now the calm moves lower, into the abdomen. This is a place of instinct, of deep memory, of knowing without language. If this area feels tight, do not try to fix it. Just allow the breath to pass through, again and again. Each time, the body learns it is safe to let go. The calm flows into the hips, the thighs, down through the legs. Any remaining tension drains downward, as if guided by gravity itself. Your legs feel heavy, rooted, at ease. Finally, the calm reaches your feet. They rest without effort, without anticipation. You are fully grounded now. Take a moment here. Nothing is missing. Nothing is unfinished. This is the beginning of deep cleansing, not by force, but by permission. Stay here, breathing, resting. There is nowhere else to be. Stay exactly where you are. There is no need to move, no need to adjust your body. If your eyes are closed, let them remain closed. If they are open, allow your gaze to soften. You are entering a deeper layer of rest now. Not sleep yet, but the place just before it. Imagine that the air around you has become warmer, not heavy, just gently comforting. Each breath feels slower than the last, longer, deeper. You may notice thoughts drifting in. This is normal. They are not interruptions. Treat them like clouds. They pass through the sky, but they do not change the sky itself. With every exhale, allow your jaw to relax. Your tongue rests naturally. Your face becomes smooth, as if you are no longer holding any expression at all. Now imagine standing beside a calm body of water. It might be a lake, or a quiet river, or something you cannot fully name. The surface is still, almost mirror-like. This water represents release, not forgetting, but letting go. You do not need to step in, not yet. Simply notice how peaceful it is to be near it. As you breathe, the water begins to respond, very subtly. Tiny ripples appear with each exhale. These ripples carry away tension, old worries, mental noise you didn't realize you were holding. You don't have to choose what leaves. The water knows. Now bring your attention to your hands. Notice how they feel, warm or cool, or somewhere in between. Imagine placing your hands just above the surface of the water. You do not touch it yet. You simply feel its presence. There is no danger here, only calm. If emotions rise, let them rise. This space is large enough to hold them. Nothing about you needs to be different. Nothing about you needs to be fixed. You are allowed to exist exactly as you are, without effort. Take another slow breath in and let it go. Feel how your body responds when it realizes there is no urgency, no expectation, only rest. We will stay here for a while, letting the silence do its quiet work. Remain just as you are. There is no next step you need to reach. You are already exactly where you should be. Notice how the body feels now, heavier than before, but in a comforting way, as if gravity itself has slowed down. Breathing happens quietly, You may barely notice it anymore, and that is perfectly fine. The mind no longer needs to stay alert. It has done enough for today. Imagine that the calm around you begins to deepen, not darker, just deeper, like moving from the shore into still water. Nothing pulls you under. Nothing rushes you forward. You float. Thoughts may still appear, but they feel farther away now, less personal, less important. If a thought arises, acknowledge it gently and let it drift past. You do not need to follow it. It knows how to leave on its own. Now imagine that the water you sensed earlier is slowly surrounding you, not covering your face, not restricting your breath. It holds you effortlessly. The water is warm, supportive, completely still. Here, the body remembers something ancient, how to rest without effort. Muscles soften further, even the smallest ones. The ones you didn't realize were tense. Your shoulders sink, your back releases. Your legs feel distant, yet safe. You are fully supported. In this space, there is no need for identity, no roles, no expectations. You are not becoming anything. You are not going anywhere. You are simply resting. If emotions pass through, they pass like gentle waves. They do not disturb the water. If nothing passes at all, that is also perfect. Silence is doing its work. Now imagine that with each breath out, the water carries away what remains of the day. Not memories, not experiences, only the weight of holding them, breathing out, release, breathing in. Nothing new is required. Time feels different here, slower, less defined. You do not need to track it. There is no finish line, no moment you need to stay awake for. The body knows how to sleep. The mind knows how to let go. You may begin to drift now, in and out of awareness, without losing this sense of calm. That is exactly where you want to be. We will stay here together, quietly, without effort, allowing rest to deepen naturally. You don't need to listen closely anymore. If the words begin to blur, that is a good sign. Your body already understands what to do next. Breathing continues on its own, slow, quiet, unnoticed. The space around you feels distant now, as if the room has grown larger and quieter. Sounds fade into the background. They no longer ask for attention. They simply exist and then dissolve. Imagine yourself drifting between waking and sleep, not falling, not floating away, just gently moving, like a leaf carried by still water. Thoughts may come and go. They no longer form stories. They no longer demand answers. They arrive and pass. Your body feels warm and heavy. Limbs no longer feel separate. Everything blends into one calm sensation. You do not need to remember where you are. You do not need to know what time it is. Nothing important is being missed. If awareness fades for a moment, that is fine. If it returns briefly, that is also fine. There is no wrong way to rest. Imagine the calm presence from before now surrounding you completely. It does not move. It does not change. It simply holds. Here, nothing needs to be released anymore. The work is already done. Your mind no longer needs instruction. Your body no longer needs permission. Sleep arrives naturally, quietly, when it is ready. If you are still listening, let the words wash over you, without meaning, without effort. They are only here to keep you company until you no longer need them. Rest deeply, drift gently. There is nowhere else to be. You may not know when this moment began, and you do not need to know when it ends. Breathing continues, quietly, naturally, as if it has always been this way. There is a sense of stillness now, not new, not old, just familiar. If you are asleep, these words drift past without meaning. If you are awake, they ask nothing of you. The body rests in its own rhythm. The mind floats gently, without attachment. Nothing is being guided anymore. Nothing is being released. Everything that needed to happen has already happened. You are simply here. And as this calm remains, it slowly becomes indistinguishable from the calm that was present before the first breath. Awareness softens, and then softens again. There is no signal to wake, no cue to follow, only the quiet certainty that rest knows where to go. And somewhere in the background, a gentle awareness notices the beginning again. The quiet arrival, the slow breath, the permission to rest, without realizing that it has already been here all along.